Welcome one, welcome all to Dragon Ball Super Butoden 3. Super Butoden 2 was a huge step up from Super Butoden 1, so I'm actually pretty excited to see what they've got in store for us here. We're at the World Tournament, and we're dead. Goku killed us. Oh, right, actually. So here's an interesting thing. This is the only Super Butoden game that does not have a story mode, if I remember correctly. And there's a lot of blonde characters on the screen right now. I'm just realizing. Wow. Okay, I just browsed into the secret characters, and this game has one secret character. Yeah, there's only one secret character in here. So this is going to be a little bit of a short retrospective because, yeah, shockingly, they said Future Trunks is the hidden character. But once again, we're looking at a roster of just 10 characters. Kind of weird that Butoden 1 ended up having the most diverse roster. The games just kind of got less diverse from there. We've once again replaced all the unique characters from like the BoJack movie and Broly with, I mean, Supreme Kai and Dabura are cool, but Android 18's here, and then it's just Vegeta. Kid Trunks and Goten are new characters technically, but they're not exactly exciting new characters, if that makes sense. This is the roster. It's not exactly the most impressive, but you know, it is what it is. I guess we'll just go right into Rate the Super, right? We're gonna start with Goku, because he is the hero of this tale. All right. First super, the Kamehameha. I mean, it's still about a 5, really. There's not much you can say about it. Let's go to the Super Kamehameha, of course, with the lightning. Yeah, these are both the same from, the same as they were in Super Butoden 2. So really nothing too exciting to say about them, unfortunately. Just, they're Kamehamehas. Give 5 and a 6. Oh shit! No! Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Oh shit! Neo Meteor Smash. That shit goes off. Holy shit! Combo, instant transition, Kamehameha! Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's like a 9. That's like a 9 out of 10. So if you're in the corner, he actually throws you out and then dashes in, hits the combo, instant transmission, Kamehameha. Oh, it's so sweet. That is awesome. That's gotta be like a 6, right? That's a 6 out of 10. Or not the 6, 9. That's gotta be a 9 out of 10. I couldn't give that anything less. That is sick. Okay. Already I have a reason for playing this at least. All right, Goten and Dabura, 2 new characters to this release of the game. Let's see what they've got. Let's start off with this meteor move. Oh man, that one's not as fun, is it? That one's not as fun. Really nothing much to say about it. Let's see what we got here. Energy Wave. I mean, it doesn't even get a name. That's like a 3 out of 10. We're gonna give that a 3. Nothing really exciting about the Energy Wave. What about Kamehameha? Oh, he's got the electricity on it. I like that his beams are so much smaller than like the other characters, given the nature of like, oh, he's just a kid. But yeah, sorry, Goten, you're kind of lame across the board. I mean, Energy Wave was like a 3. Let's take a look at this again. Out of the corner, little dive kick, and then the punch. I mean, that's just nothing, man. That's just nothing. Barely even a move. Taking one more look at these. Kamehameha having the audio and everything. It's still so tiny though, so I'll give it like a 4. Energy Wave's probably like a 3, and then response slash as meteor moves also probably a 3. The secret character. Did they fix burning attack? That's my biggest question. All right, here we go. Still a little beam, still a little blue beam. I'm giving it a 4. They can't seem to fix it. What about Finish Buster? Finish Buster was better in the last game. It's a lot faster. Like as far as how long it It is faster out of Trunks' hands and somehow slower through the air. How long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ, 6 seconds? I'll give it a... Man, it has some cool parts, it has some lame parts. It's right down the middle for me. I'll give it a 5. Surely that's not it. I mean, I'm getting it consistently when I do the motion. That looked more like it, but either way, like, both of them are like 3s. I'm really disappointed in this rendition of Trunks, that's for sure. Really disappointing. My favorite character, and they didn't really do much with him on that, yeah. I mean, Birdie Attack's like a 3. Finish Buster was at least somewhat decent, but I'm only gonna give it a 5. And that Tornado Crush, I mean, I don't know. I think I got it at the end there, and whatever I saw at the end's like a 3. So, all right, let's check out these supers. We got Double Buster. Kind of, you know, simple generic beam. Nothing too crazy there. Finish Buster. I mean, it's the same move, so I'll give it the 5. Double Buster, I'm only feeling like a 3 on. I'm really not in love with that. Hopefully they make up for it with a cool Spirit Rush. Bam. Oh, he's upside down. He's styling on ya. Oh, and then the blast at the end. Okay, that was pretty sweet. I'll give that like a 7. I'll give it a 7. Upside down, styling on ya, knocks you down. Finish Buster. Yeah, that's a cool rush. I'll give that one. Not as cool as Goku's, which was like a 9. It's the best super of the Butoden series right now. This is, technically it's a new character. It's Majin Vegeta. However, it looks to me like all his moves are taken from Vegeta in the last game. And also you cannot see the Majin symbol on his head in gameplay. So, you know, it is what it is. Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack. It's like a 5. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna look at it one more time. I mean, the pose is there and everything. It's cool. Can't be too mad about that one. But let's see how they do Final Flash. Yeah, I'd give that one like a 6. That one's pretty sweet. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I can. First try. Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. Into the uppercut. Oh, shit, it wasn't done. Damn, they went in on the meteor moves in this one. That's an 8. I did think the bam went on maybe a little too long, but you know, it finished off with that final shot. That's pretty cool. I like that. Technically, you could call it a new character. It's the first time we're seeing adult Gohan in the series. All we had was teen Gohan in the last game. Does look like his supers remained the same. Does he have the same kick move? He does, yeah. So they kept pretty much everything the same on this one, which is fine. Show me your Masenko. Ha! Man, they made it tiny. A little tiny beam. I don't know. I didn't like that. It's like a 3. Now show me your Kamehameha. Electricity. Quite a bit bigger. Not as big as I would like, though. That's the big thing, is that these could be so much bigger. Couldn't be me. Well, you picked a bad Twitch stream to watch. We're just rating supers right now. Oh, okay, I thought that was it. And then the Kamehameha then. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna give that like a 6. Throws him out of the corner. Nice little combo. And then the super at the end, the little super. I wish they would do like a full beam Kamehameha, you know? Like, they keep doing these little, like, key blast. Like, give me a super that actually looks like this beam. Like, if they do that same thing, but it ends in this beam shot, it's like an 8 or a 9. But because they end with the little beam, I'm like, it's a 7. It's good. It's better than where the last 2 games were, for sure. We're getting better. We're getting there. But yeah, not tremendous by any means. Let's move on to the Supreme Kai. He does not get a meteor super in this game, which is kind of disappointing because the meteors have been the best supers, like easily. So, hey, let's start off with energy thrust. Energy thrust. There we go. Oh, the one finger. I don't know. I like the one finger. I like the personality of just like, all it takes is this one finger, bam. But still only feeling like a 4 on that. Really nothing too crazy. Gekirtsu Shinayu. What do you got here? It's just a full power beam. It's like the de facto 5, you know? It's can't really be excited about it because it's just a full power energy wave. It is your custom character in Xenoverse's super. I don't know. I'm gonna give that a 5. I'm gonna give this one like a 3. Yeah, they're both lame. That's unfortunate. Supreme Kai's kind of a cool character as far as like I like his design and everything, but they didn't do anything with him, which is unfortunate. Oh, I accidentally did Energy Bullet. Well, there's the first super. I like that there's like, you know, they did the steam thing and everything. I give that like a 5. Like an optimistic 5. Like really it's just a ball attack, but let's go ahead and hit the other one. Mightiness Bomber. Was that not the same one? Hold on. Are these 2 different supers or not? Those looked identical. Did I miss something? Okay, I'm gonna do these both slowly back to back. Here we go. So he puts his hands on his head and charges it, and then he shoots it out, and it explodes, and it's just a exploding ball. Okay, now this is Mightiness Bomber, which is down, back, forward. His hands are out in front. They're the same move. You can't do that. That's the same move. No, 0 out of 10. Both of those are 0s because you reused the same move. Show me your meteor move. Maybe it'll be good. Grab. Oh. Bam. That's like a 6. I like that he does a little jiggy. Goes up and then yatta da 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 da. Bam. Let's start with Death Ball. Yeah, it's like a de facto 4 or 5. Really nothing. Shoot Flame. So at least he spits it out. That's kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. I'm gonna go 5 on the Death Ball and 4 on Shoot Flame. Not loving either one, but maybe the meteor move will make up for it. Oh, he's got a sword. Oh, he's killed you with a sword and then he spit on you. Sword. I like the concept of doing like a sword juggle, but it's just okay. I think Death Ball is kind of like, I kind of like how much he like, you know, it's like a fastball to him. He's like, up and up, ah! You know? I kind of like that aspect about it, but that's about it. So I'm gonna say 5 on the Death Ball, 4 on Shoot Flame, and the sword one, I'm gonna give a 6. Just because it has more effort put into it, given that it's like an actual combo, but it's not tremendous by any means. Android 18, probably a poor way to finish this. She does not have a meteor move, so we will not be looking at a meteor move. 18 missed the last game, I think. She was not in Butoden 2, right? She was in Butoden 1 and then missed Butoden 2 and now she's back. Oh, she does Destructo Disc. That's cool. Energy Ball. It's the same one we've seen a billion times. It gets a 3. And now Energy Wave. The cliche full power energy attack. also gets like a 3. I will admit though, I like the way they animated her during this. Like she furls back, and then when she throws it forward, like her hair is blowing back. I like that aspect of it. I like that little attention to detail. I like that aspect of the energy wave, but it's just okay. I'll give energy wave like a 4, just because like I do like the attention to detail, but it's still just a full power energy wave. It doesn't really have any personality. And energy ball is like a 3. It's not good. And that's it. That is, there's nothing really else left to do with Butoden 3. I like to do like a little bit of retrospective work with these, but there is no story in this game. As far as Butoden 1 compares to the trilogy, it had the best roster, but it had terrible gameplay, and it was not fun to play, and the difficulty was crazy. Butoden 2, I think, is clearly the best, right? Because Butoden 2, although it didn't have a tremendous roster either, I would say the roster was better than this, given that this one really over-relies on the Saiyans. The Saiyans taking up 60% of the roster is kind of crazy. That one didn't rely on the Saiyans quite as much. I guess I had Broly, and I'm not counting Broly as like one of the generic hero Saiyans. He's a villain, so it's like he kind of gets a pass. But yeah, I just, that one having Cell and Cell Jr. was a wasted spot in the last game, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, Butoden 3 is a little bit of a letdown coming off of Butoden 2. There's not much else for me to do here. I've only been streaming for what? I played it for 35 minutes and I'm like, okay, what else do I do? That's not exactly ideal. As far as Butoden 3 goes, it's just okay. It's better than the first one because the gameplay doesn't suck. So that's huge. But no story mode. Tournament didn't even let me face against like actual people. It just was what it was. Butoden 3 is a bit of a letdown from Butoden 2, I would say, for sure. It's still got the good gameplay. It's still got a lot of the advanced move sets. Meteor moves are a step up. This does have the best supers. Goku's super, I think, is the best super in the Butoden series. The main 3, I guess, the main trilogy from the Super Nintendo era. But, this is a game that came out, September 29th, 1994. So the gap between Super Butoden 1 and Super Butoden 2 is only like 9 months, which is crazy turnaround. But the turnaround from Butoden 2 to Butoden 3 is another 9 months. And it kind of feels like they regressed in those 9 months. So I'm a little confused as to how we get like making that much progress in 9 months and then making like less progress in 9 months. Because most of this roster is reused. Gohan's moveset is reused, just a new sprite. Trunks is reused. Vegeta and Goku are both just completely reused. No changes there. So it's like, where was all that? Like, where did all the work go there? I don't know. But that's it for Super Butoden 3. Next up, we are going to be jumping over to the PlayStation for the first time.